Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Professor Pierce here, PP for short. Today we got a Meowscarada deck for you guys. It's not anything really completely different from what the original list is, because it's kind of hard to make it work otherwise, honestly. But this one's got a little bit of toxicity in it. Team Star Grunt and Rugged Helmet, and we got the other stage 2 in here to throw stuff back into their hands / back into their deck to try to hinder them a little bit. So decks that don't play a lot of energy could be really annoyed, or decks that do play a lot of energy can have to restart on rebuilding up their stuff. But other than that, there's not much too different. I mean, we don't have the Yoga Loop in here. Yoga Loop, Metacham, but we do have some of those other things like I was discussing. But that's about it. There's nothing else too crazy about it. Just a Meowscarada. So here we go. Let's start it up. Alright, and we are facing, it seems like, Lazy Umbreon. It's a pretty cool name. Maybe he's got as many subscribers as I do. Maybe he's got like 12 subscribers on YouTube, and he's trying to make his way. Maybe I'll look him up after this, see if it's an actual person or not. Probably not, but it's a nice name anyway. Alright, and Min is taking his sweet time here. Oh my gosh, he wants to go first. That's such a big surprise. Alright, that's a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand so far. And they have the mulligan. Wow, that was a bad hand from him. Alright, seems like they're playing probably Gardevoir here, which is good for us because that means we don't have to get rid of as many grass energy to attack them. If the guy will play the game, that is. Oh, excuse me. Tired. You guys tired? I feel like you guys are probably tired. It's a good guess. So he's got off the rip. He's got the Fortnite Battle Pass. Even though he mulliganed once and he had 2 of them in there, he just shuffled it back into his starting hand again. Just pretty crazy. So yeah, it seems like he's gonna get Mew into the active here. Try to grab, I guess, another Battle Pass. Or maybe just like an Ultra Ball, or, you know, whatever he can grab. Let's see if he gets another Battle Pass. Surprise, surprise. Oh my god, he's gonna play it. What? Crazy. Alright, he's probably just gonna get 2 more Ralts. Oh no, he's gonna get Greninja. Okay. Gonna conceal. Let's see. Alright, that's it. He's gonna pass to us, which is good. Alright, that's not really helpful right now, but maybe... Maybe we'll do that. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Let's just get another kitty. Another kitty down right now. We do have a lot of the stage 2s in here, so I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. Wow, that is a heck of a hand. So we can evolve everything next turn if he doesn't Iono us. Which they probably won't, because Gardevoirs don't really run it. And he's got a bunch of stuff in his hand too, so he's just going to be drawing cards like crazy this turn, so he's probably not going to play anything like that. If he plays anything, it'll be like a boss or something, I guess. Okay, he's refining still. He's refining. He's going to refine again. Of course. We've seen that coming, and he's gonna conceal. Well, he already concealed, and he already tailed. I guess is how you would say that. Alright, so he is going to go ahead and set that up. And probably just going to roar in a minute because he's out of stuff to do except for a supporter. But not like he needs a supporter this turn, that's for sure. He just drew like a million cards. Let's see what he's got. I always hate saying that and then having to like wait all this empty space in the video. It's like, okay, cool. I don't know when you're gonna do anything. Oh, he's just gonna pass. Okay, clearly did not do that. Did not mean to do that, but probably going a little too fast. Well, we can go ahead and banquet before we dip this hand. So we'll go ahead and throw it on him. Might as well attach for turn, I guess. And then just go ahead and research here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, go ahead and play this up. Doesn't matter for him because his board is already full. Let's grab another kitty. Meow. And grab another Bidoof here. And we'll just retreat and kill this thing, I guess. Not much else to it. Take number 5. That's usually always what I take first. Usually doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously it matters what you take, but you don't know which one it is that you want first. But usually I just take 5 first. What do you guys take first? Do you take one, like, do you take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or do you take it like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Or do you just take it a complete random every time? That would surprise me. Okay, so they are playing Iono though, which is interesting. Alright, and they are getting a couple of things here, that is for sure. Do they have that reversal energy that they discarded earlier? Do they have another one of those, is what I'm asking. Let's see. I mean, they definitely have enough in their discard to attack me, but they don't have enough to kill me. Why this matchup is so good for us too is because we don't have to use the grass. Okay, so they are gonna Iono me here. Excuse me. But like I was saying, we don't have to use our grass to do damage to them because they'll already be doing damage to themselves with their psychic. I think it's Psychic's Embrace. Yeah, Psychic's Embrace from the Gardevoir, which is nice. And if they put something super low, then we can just kill it with the Banquet, Magic Banquet. But we'll have to wait till later in the match because we're kind of still at the start of the match here, so they're not gonna have enough to put stuff into it. I mean, they definitely got a lot in there, that's for sure, but not enough to get it up to 120, I would think. No, so yeah, they did not. Even if they did, they didn't do it on purpose because they don't want me killing it like that. Let's see, they are going to brainwave me here. So that does hurt a lot, but it doesn't kill us, which is important. So we do draw the rare candies, which is what we need, which we will go ahead and do that. And then for funsies, we'll do this. And then, kind of have a lot of choices here. First, we'll just do this so they can't draw a new card next turn because we're toxic. And then we'll go ahead and do this because we don't really need anything this turn. And we'll go ahead and put that on there so that goes back in their hand instead of the discard pile. And then I guess we'll just attack them here. I guess we could have used I always say arson. Why does artisan sound so much like arson? I don't know. I I can't freaking just say it normally. It's too difficult. But anyway, so we are set up here. So they're gonna draw their psychic energy, and if they attack me here, they're gonna be putting energy back in their hand as well. Let's see what he's got here. So yeah, I say that, and then I have to wait like 5 minutes for him to do something. Okay, so they're gonna Super Rod that Carnivore back into the deck. I mean, it's kind of out of... He's running Manaphy, and he obviously doesn't need Manaphy in this matchup. So it's kind of just wasted bench space for him at this point. So he could arson to the bench a Ralts, but it doesn't seem like he's thought about doing that yet. Especially now that he's gotten rid of the stadium. Because he already had the Ralts, or he drew the Ralts. Alright, and he's just going to Storm Slash us here. Put that back in his hand instead of the discard where he wants it. But we have another kitty cat here. So we'll go ahead and Chorus first. I almost did those two other things, you see. Don't really need the switch or anything like that. Because, yeah, if we Florgarita, Florgadoed, whatever, however you say this bullshit. And yeah, if we Florga Krabby Patty, we couldn't have evolved it on here. So we'll go ahead and put that down. It doesn't really matter much because they're not attacking my bench. I'm going to go ahead and thin out the deck here. But I can't even do that. But we'll go ahead and put that on the Ralts just in case. So do a little bit more damage. And so that if they evolve it, they can't put as much stuff onto it to do as much damage to us. So we get another DTE and a Beach Court, which is good. The DTE is always nice. And we can draw some cards next turn with Bidoof, B-Barrel, whatever his name is. But currently they won't be able to do too much damage to us this turn. And they put up the Cresselia, which is interesting. I guess I really don't have anything to swing with here. And I still got 20 cards in the deck, so they have to go through their deck pretty fast to get some more stuff on their bench, because they only have 2 Pokemon on their bench that are Psychic types for the Cresselia's attack. Okay, so they're not going to Iono me here, it seems like. It seems like they're playing 4 Iono too, which is completely different than what I thought. Really, it's just on me for not thinking they would run that. I'm a little surprised, to be honest. But I guess it is such a good card. And Carnivores don't really run a lot of supporters, so just slap it in there, you know. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and Psychic Embrace here onto this thing. Let's see if they're going to retreat or if they're going to buff it up, or if they're going to attack with it. It seems like they're going to attack with it here, which, I mean, I guess they're gonna two-shot me anyway. They're not, at this point in the game, they're not going to be able to one-shot me, so I guess it doesn't matter who they two-shot me with. So maybe that's what they're planning here. Let me take a drink real quick. Excuse me. Drinking some good old Coca-Cola. Alright, and they're going to attack my bench here, which is interesting. So they're not even trying to two-shot me here. They're just going for the one-shot. And so they do take away that. I'm going to draw some more cards here. I wish they had another Zamazenta down. Or Zacian down. So I could just kill that and be over with. But I can't do that. So there's no point to boss the Carnivore this turn because they could just get it out of here. I'm just checking if I have another boss. Guess we'll just chorus and see what we get here. It doesn't really matter what we take of these. I was just thinking about it, but oh well. We'll go ahead and just attack here. Because whatever they put up, I can just boss around it unless they Iona me here, which I don't think they could have a fourth one in here. It seems like they would be running. And they can't win this turn is the most important part. So even if they do get enough energy to kill me here, they can't do anything about me re-killing them with the baby here. The only problem is with the baby, we theoretically need a grass energy, which we don't have. But we can thin a bunch if we get to that, if we need to get to that point. Oh my gosh, excuse me. You guys ever like just really clogged up? That sounds weird out of context. I mean, like, you know, your nose gets all clogged up, you know. Oh, they do have the reverse energy. Is that what it's called? I never remember what it's called. The reverse energy or whatever. The triple shits, as Dashy would say. I don't know if you guys watch Dashy games. He's so funny. Funny guy. The triple shits is what I'm going to call them because that is what they are. They're scary. That's going to give them a lot of extra attack too. So they probably can kill me here. But depending on how many they put on here, we can't just kill them with the other Meowscarada we have. So I'm not too worried. Let's see how many they put on here. I mean, they have to do a lot of damage here, so... Okay, I mean, you've already... Yeah, that's already too much. So if they attack, they just lose. But... Let's see. Okay, so they do Iona us here, which is smart. But they get us right into the energy retrieval, which would help us. We would have drew that anyway. So they do Brainwave, which is fine. It doesn't matter what we put back in their hand because we are going to be attacking them this turn and winning it anyway. That was a close game, though. I mean, it definitely helped that we had the first couple kills. And we'll disrespect Tricky Cape them here. And hit him and kill him with 20 HP. And take our last prize card here. Another kitty. Yeah, that would have been helpful. No wonder he was in there. Versus we couldn't find him earlier with the arson. Arson? Okay, no. Anyway, onto the second game here. So we are facing Tonic. I think that's how you say it. Tonic. Or maybe it's supposed to be like Toxic, but Tonic Scientist. I think it's probably Tonic. I just don't even remember what that word means. Don't hate me too hard. Hate me too much for that. I just brain fart. Tonic. Because the only word I know with it in it is like platonic. And I feel like that's not the right consensus for it. Anyway. We are starting off here. It seems like we're facing Arceus deck. And off the ripper they got the DTE, which is such a big surprise here. And it seems like they're going to get rid of that and get Arceus V-Star, which is kind of a silly move, honestly, because I could have something to... I could have, you know, in this Iono strategy, I could have something to get rid of that. But, of course, I don't, and I don't draw anything that I needed to do that. I mean, I did draw something nice, something that we did not have last game. We will beach court here, though, for, I guess, an Ultra Ball. And we'll go ahead and chorus too. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we definitely want that. I think I hate losing the boss so early, but I'd rather have the research for the next turn. Let's see. So I know he has the V-Star. Does he have? Is he gonna have to V-Star ability? Is the question. Why do I say that like that? Like everyone doesn't just call it Starbirth. I don't know why I said it like that. No, he's gonna have to Starbirth, so that's good. He's at least wasting it early. What is he gonna grab here? I mean, just an energy and probably a Duraludon, I'm guessing. Let's see, because I don't know what he's running. Could be running anything. Oh, yeah, there's the energy. Oh, he's just gonna judge me. Okay. That's kind of annoying. There's the Iono we needed earlier. Wow, he judged himself into a pretty good hand here. Into the B-Barrel, and then... Did he grab another V Pokemon? He unfortunately did. Man is cracked. Yeah, the problem with this deck is it doesn't one-shot Arceus V-Star, obviously. And then it barely kills Arceus itself. Come on, Mercani. That's not Mercani. At least we have all four of our guys in here. Let's see what we got here off this rip. Okay, well, we did get what we needed, which is good. We can get rid of these two and grab Big Kitty and evolve our Kitty and then B-Barrel. Oh, we can do it again. I mean, we might as well... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because we're still two-shotting everything. I mean, we'll just hit his bench. I mean, not like, you know, I can switch it, but the biggest problem is that Serena. Because that just destroys everything we have here. And then we just gotta pass. Because with the Serena, he's only gonna have 10 on him. Yeah, it really makes things complicated. This matchup is not in our favor, needless to say. Especially if he's running Sharon's Care or... what's her face? the other healing chick. I mean, he's running... I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he's running Judge Path. And then he's running Sharon and Cheryl. That's it. That's her name. No, no way that's not what he's running here. Yep. There's the path for you. And then alright, he's gonna grab he's gonna grab another V-Star here. Okay, he's running Gengar. Interesting. I guess that's what the dark energy was for. And he's gonna boost that up instead of the other V. At least he didn't boss out anything. If we grab our boss here off of this somehow, we can kill that Arceus in the back. But it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. Let's see what he gives us here, though. I don't really want him to give me one of the basic one-prizers, but I don't mind killing either of them, honestly. Okay, so he is gonna give us that. So we can't just kill that this turn. So we'll put that on here. We'll Iono him. I know it's gonna put him up, but whatever. Alright, so we got another cat. We'll just get this. And then we'll banquet here twice in just a second to Psych, this is a test. We are not banqueting. You've been pranked. Pranked, idiot. Haha. Gotcha. Definitely knew I was gonna do that. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. I really thought, I mean, that was just a misplay. I should have done that this turn with the, or maybe I already did it. No, I couldn't have done it because there's path in play. Oh my god, I'm losing I'm losing my mind. That's obviously why I didn't do it. Not because I didn't want to, because I didn't want to. That was the only reason I didn't want to do it. Okay, so he's gonna Iono me here. Yeah, back to the video. Totally intentional. Alright, so he did get the VMAX. So, it's kind of annoying for more than one reason. Let's see, he's got 320 health. So he's just gonna try to 2-tap me here. Yeah, plus we're running behind on prizes. And by that I mean just by attack turns we're running behind. Oh, there's that boss we could have used earlier. If I get rid of the stadium, I need to get a grass energy now to get rid of that other Arceus. But the chances that I get that off this one B barrel are really low. But let's see. No, we did not get it off this B barrel. Damn. Alright, we'll just do this and pray. Alright, that's something, I guess. So I guess we'll go ahead and banquet here and do some more damage to the one on the bench, and then hope that we can send a little bit of damage his way. Because it doesn't really matter who we put it on. Because I know he's going to put out the Gengar instead of putting out the Arceus. So put it on the Gengar actually. And then we'll go ahead and attack. It's not really much here I can do. I mean, I can do the other Banquet, but guess I might as well. Guess I might as well. Because this way, if I grab my boss now, I can hopefully Banquet him and kill him that way. So I can boss out the either one of those things on the bench. Ideally, boss out the Arceus, and then Banquet the. Oh my! That is the last card I wanted to see. All right. Well, I think we just lose here now, honestly. Unfortunately, because now there's no way for me to do enough damage to anything. And I'm already like, I was already a turn behind, and now I'm like 4 turns behind. I mean, there's no way I can catch up now. But unless he like really misplays here. Yeah, that's the problem with this. The problem with this deck versus this deck. Can't really do much to this thing because I can't kill it in one hit, and if he has Sharon's Care, then obviously we just lose. All right, let's see here. What can we do here? All right, we can Banquet, and then I guess we can move some damage counters around. I gotta keep Banqueting though, because if I don't, then he's just gonna get rid of all my damage counters with healing. So we'll just attach. Let's B-barrel. Let's see what we get. Alright, Kitty. That's good, because then we can Banquet again. We're really having to put a lot of damage on here. I'm thinking. Let's see what we got in here. Psych, I'm not actually going through that. You thought. Idiots. But no, let's just grab the rest of these. I want this boss in my hand for next turn. We do have another grass in here too, which is nice. But like I said, we're kind of just behind at this point. I don't really know if there's anything we can do. Because I mean, he only has 60 here. He has 60 left, so we can't even. I mean, now he has 80 left. So there's no way we can Banquet him now. Yeah, if he had 60 left, I guess we could have Banquet him twice and then moved stuff and killed him, but we can't do that anymore now that he has healed. Let's see what he's going to do here. I guess he's just going to attack us. There's not really much he needs to do. Yeah. So he's just going to attack us. That's going to go back in his hand. We will switch. We'll just hope he doesn't have a boss here. We'll go ahead and Banquet. It doesn't matter. Take this off, put it on the Gengar, just in case we live another turn here. I mean, with that many cards in his hand, I'd be surprised if he didn't have a boss or a Sharon's, but he didn't use the Sharon's, so it's telling me he probably just has the boss. Plus, he has a lot of deck left he can still look through. Okay. Interesting emote right there. Okay, I don't know why he used the emote if he had the boss. Oh well. Well, that was closer than I thought. I mean, all we needed to do was attack a couple more times. Oh yeah, all we need to do is attack him 5 more times and him not to attack me, and we basically had it. So I don't know why I'm even complaining here. Okay, on to the third game here. We're facing... Oh jeez. Ewerton, Roberto, Riberio. Oh my god, I shouldn't have pronounced that. I'm gonna get flamed so hard. That was so bad. That was not even remotely close. Okay. But that didn't happen. You guys didn't see that. You didn't hear about that. Alright, we have to mulligan here. Unfortunately, and they do not have to mulligan. So let's see what we get. And who we are facing. We have to mulligan twice, too. That's alright, we start with Mew, which is good. Ah, okay, we're facing another Gardevoir. Interesting. Alright, so I do want the cat just because we can rare candy that. And it doesn't matter, never punished. We can get a B-Barrel here. And we'll go ahead and pass that off to him. Let's see what he's got. That was a good turn 1 for us. It seems like they might have a better turn 1 already. Does he have a switch card now to switch into the Mew? I mean, he should. Okay, he's got a Ralts here. Does he have the switch? The switch. We're looking for a switch. Or a supporter. Or anything to get him the switch. And Iono, that does it. That is really fucking annoying because our hand was really good. And now it's basically dog shit. I mean, it's mid. It's not bad. We can play this. We can get the B-Barrel off of it, grab some cards. But the one time we actually have a good opening hand, of course, they're gonna ruin it for us. Alright, so they're getting a lot of Raltses down. They clearly didn't get the switch, so they're just gonna go ahead and roar. Like that last guy, like that guy in the first game should have done, but I guess he just forgot about it. Alright, another grass energy. That's kind of whatever. Just fodder. Alright, so then we will thin out this deck a little bit. Do I want... Yeah, I want the cat more just in case. Because we're not even set up yet. And then we'll go ahead and Mew. No, I'm just not going to grab that. Because I can't get rid of it right now. Ironically, they want me to have it that bad. So we did get the Meow, but we didn't get the freaking rare candy. But we can get the middle stage evolution and evolve it slowly that way. So it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. It could be a worse turn with that, with how good our hand was gone. And he's going to level ball. And go ahead and evolve. Let's see what he's got. Does he have a way to rare candy his guys, because he didn't have a very big hand. So I'm assuming no, but he's gonna have to keep drawing for it. Okay, he's gonna get rid of Iono, which is, I mean, it's fair. I got a 2-card hand here, so he's got another Kirlia. He's just gonna grab enough, yeah, Fog Crystal and Kirlia that away. Apparently, after his mom calls him and tells him it's ready for dinner time. He's taking his sweet time. Holy crap. Don't you just love when people do this randomly? He's like, okay. And he's like, Mom, go away. Okay. He's back on track. He's gonna Ultra Ball for... Maybe he just had the rare candy in his hand the whole time. Wow, he really did. Okay. Really just had it in his hand the whole time. And then a Professor Resort, what the heck is that? Wow. That was cracked hand. Holy shit. Some people just got it better than others. I'll say that. Alright, so it's gonna Psychic Embrace. I know he's got a bunch in there to kill this thing. So that is a little unfortunate that our baby Mew is gonna die here, but it did its job. And we should be able to kill this thing now, though. So, all in all, it's not a bad turn. Because we can go ahead and evolve this. We'll just throw the stadium up too. We will Banquet. Yeah, because I could put it on the Mew, but I'm gonna put it on that just in case. Let's grab another kitty just for shits and giggles. We'll draw. Ooh, I could be toxic. Do we be toxic? Nah, we just... Wow, where are our rare candies, dude? They're not in here. They're like all prized. Alright, but it's fine. We get to kill this thing and take 2 prize cards, so hopefully they're in our prize cards. Let's see, 5 and 6 give us... But more cats! What the heck? We don't need cats. I need freaking rare candies is what I need. It's a bunch of crap. Alright, so he's gonna have at least 1 Shining Arcana this turn. There's no way he doesn't find that this turn. And I wonder if he's running Reversal Energy like the last one. I mean, not Reversal Energy, I mean Triple Shits, I'm sorry. So he does have that on there. And it would take a lot to kill me too. So let's see what he's got. So he's got another energy here, I presume, that he's gonna get rid of with the Greninja. And do some more psychicking from his... I say like from his Gardevoir, like you know which one I'm talking about. I mean, you know which one I'm talking about, but you know, there's like a million Gardevoirs on the board, a million Kirlias, a million Raltses. Alright, it's gonna Iono me. Okay, thank God. I'm sick of looking at these cats. Alright, well, whatever. We got the rare candy. Doesn't help us because now our cats are at the bottom of the deck and we don't have another Ultra Ball in our hand. So, beautiful. So, let's see what he's going to do here. He's going to retreat the Mew and then attack with the Gardevoir, I presume. Let's see if he's going to go for the 2-shot or if he has enough to 1-shot. I don't think he has enough to 1-shot, but I could be wrong here. No, that doesn't look like enough, but he can add one more, which he's going to do. Let's see, 7 times, or 60, and then 70 times 30, or 7 times 30 is 21, so 21 plus 60 is 290, so that shouldn't kill. Or that's not 290, but it's not enough. Don't worry about my math. I didn't graduate high school. I'm kidding. I did graduate high school. But yeah, it's not enough. That's what matters. Alright, cool. So, Bidoof didn't kill us, which is important here. We're just gonna go ahead and research his hand away. I should have shuffled the deck if I was smart with Arson. But I didn't do that because I'm stupid. I guess we'll go after the Mew now. And now I wish I had my freaking Alakazam down, but I don't. But I can do that next time. As long as he doesn't have something weird like Collapse Stadium. Let's see, so he's got another, jeez. Okay, he's got another Curlia. He's gonna Super Rod that Gardevoir back in, which makes sense. And then he's definitely got the means to get it again, so that's for sure. What is he gonna grab out of here? Well, he's talking to his mom again. They're having spaghetti. He doesn't want the spaghetti, that's for sure. He's trying to finish this game. Alright, so he's going to grab... He's probably just going to shuffle his deck in general, thin it out, to try to grab. He does have Collapsed! What the hell? Well, that one's on me, then. I should have put this Alakazam down earlier, man. When I had the chance, instead of grabbing another cat. That is a misplay from me. Alright, so he's gonna get rid of a card that draws you 3 cards to draw 2 cards. Brilliant. I mean, I know why, but, you know, I just... He is looking for his Gardevoir, which he seems to have found. So now he can kill me this turn, which is annoying. And I'm not even guaranteed an attack next turn right now, the way things are looking. I need this chorus to get me a cat, which I could probably get. And I can at least put down my Alakazam this turn too, which would be nice. But I don't even need it this turn, really. Excuse me, I was taking a drink. So let's see what the guy's gonna do here. I mean, he's just gonna add. What is he doing? Okay. Does he have the triple shits? Is that what he's looking for? Okay, he's gonna go back to... Yeah, back to that, obviously. Because he needs to be able to attack. Maybe he's in the middle of it and his mom finally came downstairs and cracked and started taking his computer and was like moving it, and he was trying to move it at the same time. He's like, "No, Mom, stop touching my stuff." And he's like, "No, I'm coming for dinner, just give me like 5 more minutes." And she keeps attaching energy to his Curlia on his bench. That's my headcanon. I think it's probably accurate. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Alright, so he was digging for boss. What the heck? Alright, so he's getting rid of my B-Barrel, which is fine. I mean...
Because he can't Iono me now because he has used boss. I mean, like I said, and this gives me another turn to attack too, so I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get. He didn't even attack. What is this man doing? Okay. So confused. Alright. Well, we'll go ahead and banquet here. We will go ahead and put it on there. I can't put down my Alakazam, but let's see if I can get another. Okay, we did get our rare candies, and we did get another cat. And we finally got the cat and the rare candy at the same time. Amazing. Meow. Alright, so we will evolve Kitty Cat. Meow. We will banquet with this one and kill the Curlia. Boom. Get out of here. And we got another cat, of course, which we should have gotten rid of that rare candy. We should have got rid of the switch. But we kind of need the switch to attack, so probably best that we didn't. I guess we'll just draw one. Oh, they're just gonna concede. I guess, yeah, I guess they're just freaking. Mom was asking them to come to dinner 5 million times and they got confused. So, got a little confused on what they needed to do there. But that was a good game. I mean, I think we still had it in the bag there, even if they had killed us. With the, even if they had killed the B-Barrel or they killed the Meowscarada, because I could have gotten another version of the cat and built it up. But that's how it be, you know? I'm glad it was just a favorable matchup in that aspect towards Gardevoir, because it's a lot easier for us to do damage when they do damage to themselves.